So I wanted to try something a little bit different today. I didn't want to go with just a generic recipe because, let's face it, if you want to find a simple recipe, just look on YouTube for anything like that and you're going to find that. I wanted my channel to be something a little bit different, so it's more trial and error type stuff. Every now and then I'll have a recipe that I know for a fact works, but let's have some fun. So the recipe today starts us off with a polenta and a chicken dish. Didn't quite work out as well as I would have liked it to, but again, that's half the fun of this thing. We're going to start off our recipe today with a basic polenta. We have 4 cups of liquid. In this case, we're using 1.5 cups of chicken broth and 2.5 cups of water. We're going to be mixing this in with 1 cup of coarse ground cornmeal. Once we start getting to a boil, we're going to start slowly incorporating our cornmeal in, constantly mixing to prevent any lumps. After letting the polenta sit for about 5 minutes uncovered and undisturbed, take the lid back off and give it another stir. You should start seeing the consistency that you're looking for. Next, we're adding in about 1.5 tablespoons of butter. And time to season. Next, we're going to start sauteing up our vegetables. We've got our white onion, tomatillo, and jalapeno. Next, we're going to add in about 2 shots worth of a mezcal. And finally, adding in our chicken. We've added a little bit of cayenne pepper, salt, and crushed black pepper. And now we're just going to let it reduce down a little bit. Now, a lot of the time I end up making new recipes, just kind of what's around the house, stuff that's just easy to find again. But this is one I had at a restaurant a while back. Said, you know what? I'm gonna try to give it a shot. So I have no idea how this is gonna go. It's got a little bite to it. That's a lot of jalapeno. The flavor is actually really nice on this. Again, if I'm making it again, I'm probably going to use a little bit less jalapeno. But the polenta's got a nice texture to it, good flavor. Actually, the sauce actually pairs really well with the polenta. But that jalapeno is very forward on this. Would I make this dish again? Maybe, maybe not. Not without tinkering around on it a little bit. All in all, wasn't bad. I can't stop eating it though. So, I mean, I guess that's something there. But I'll tinker around on it a little bit more, and hey, half the fun of testing things out, right?
Well, decided let's try something a little bit different here. We'll take a little bit of that same meat, jalapeno, onion, and tomatillo mixture, put it onto a little polenta cake, and I'm gonna make these into some little pseudo hot pockets.
So I think one of the best things that could happen in this scenario where we're all stuck at home is get to tinker around in the kitchen more. Means even with a recipe that doesn't quite go the way you want it to, you can have time to mess around, tinker around with it, and see if it's a complete failure or if there's some saving grace to it. I had enough polenta left over and some of the mixture left over that I decided, you know what, I think I'm going to try and make some polenta cakes with it, and then started doing that. Said, you know what, let's try to make it into a little hot pocket type thing, a little empanada or something. So I got them in the oven right now, baking at 400. So I have no idea how this is going to come out, but that's half the fun of this challenge. Side note, making these into fritters was the right call. Anyways, if you like what I'm doing, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and hey, leave me a message if you want to see any crazy ideas for a recipe that you think might work or might not. Who cares? What else am I going to do?